But if a villain can be made, then they can be unmade. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Excuses are merely nails used to build a house of failure. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Bloom as if you want to make the whole world beautiful. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. The storm is what they threw at me. The hurricane is what I became. There is no place where espionage is not possible. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. A good completion takes a long time. A bad completion cannot be changed later. The greatest step towards a life of simplicity is to learn to let go. The whole house seemed to exhale a melancholy breath of emptiness. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. Manifest plainness. Embrace simplicity, choose selfishness, have few desires. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. Fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Great understanding is broad and unhurried. Little understanding is cramped and busy. Even though the ship may go down, the journey goes on. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. Everything in life is speaking in spite of its apparent silence. I don't paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. You like me not because I like you. I like you just because I like me. If everyone wants to be somebody, I want to be somebody else. Celebrate true friends. They are a part of you that always sparkles. It's always the ones who are the quietest, who often have the greatest things to say. You have to notice the truth in order to be able to avoid it. Always know the difference between what you're getting and what you deserve. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. No matter how safe and beautiful it is, a cage is still a cage. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing his self is not a scholar. Things joined by profit, when pressed by misfortune and danger, will cast each other aside. One who has few must prepare against the enemy. One who has many makes the enemy prepare against him. It shattered something inside me that hadn't been broken before. Life is like an onion. You peel it off one layer at a time, and sometimes you weep. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. If you fight with all your might, there is a chance of life, whereas death is certain if you cling to your corner. In order to change the world, you have to get your head together first. Slowly we became silent, and silence itself, if an enemy to friendship. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. What keeps life fascinating is the constant creativity of the soul. The elegance under pressure is the result of fearlessness. We all have two lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. The only limits for tomorrow are the doubts we have today. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Attack where he is unprepared. Sally forth when he does not expect you. Dream big, stay positive, work hard, and enjoy the journey. Next to trying and winning, the best thing is trying and failing. All paths are present, always, and we can but choose among them. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. The way is to man, as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. Choose to correct your mistakes, rather than comparing it to others. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. All things one has forgotten, scream for help in dreams. The trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days, waiting for better ones ahead. Fear can only grow in darkness. Once you face fear with light, you win. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. You will do foolish things, but do them with enthusiasm. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. You're thinking about something, and it makes you forget to talk. Sing your life. Any fool can think of words that rhyme. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. A life fueled by passions is like riding on the back of a dragon. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. You must accept the truth from whatever source it comes. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. Beware of the small things. A small leak can sink a great ship. A man who knows he is a fool is not a great fool. There is no progress or accomplishment without sacrifice. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. In business, professionalism is not a tactic but a moral value. Belief can be manipulated. Only knowledge is dangerous. Heaven is like an egg, and the earth is like the yolk of the egg. Memory can make a thing seem to have been much more than it was. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives.